Clover fresh milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Oh, you're just in time. Welcome back to it, your feel-good breakfast show, Espresso. Just in time for a delicious meal. Because you know what, a hamburger is nice. Yes, we like it. It's always a delicious meal. Yes, always a great choice. Yes, everybody loves one. But think about this, a homemade pineapple brioche bun with pulled beef short rib is even better as an idea, right? Thanks to Clover Mooi River Butter, these versatile buttery buns are suitable for almost any filling under the sun, and they make for the perfect family night meal. And Chef Neill Anthony, ukhona la ekhaya to show us how it all comes together. Of course, if you want to get involved with the recipe, go onto our website. It's www.expressoshow.com. Neill.
Ooh, this is it, baby.
You
It's
got
on.
my full attention. My
It's
full
on.
attention. It's on. It's
on.
on. You see, when I see you, I know it's for sure on.
Yeah, when I'm here, it's on.
Okay, so take us through this.
Yeah,
what's so
it's
great about it?
So I mean, obviously brioches. I mean, what's not great about it? It's very enriched dough. So it's like a bread dough. Think about a bread dough, and then what we do is we go and add loads of eggs and loads more butter to it.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a mix between like a croissant and a bread sort of style thing. So it's obviously very buttery and unctuous and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then yet again, it's the perfect vessel for everything. I mean, you know, anything tastes good on brioche. I mean, yeah, anything.
Everything.
I mean, anything you put on it tastes good.
And everything, but you brought out the big guns as well.
Yeah, we brought out the big guns now. I mean, so this is a bad boy. You do. I mean, mixing brioche by hand would be a feat. I won't lie. I mean, I don't even think Arnold Schwarzenegger mixes his brioche by hand. So you need a nice, powerful mixer. All we got is a mixer here fixed with a dough hook.
Yeah.
And then the recipe's pretty simple. I mean, it's where we're going. So obviously some high gluten flour there is fine. It needs some sugar and some salt to activate the yeast. So a nice amount of sugar and salt in there. Then that goes into your mixer. Boom.
Okay, great.
Very important you don't put your yeast onto your sugar and salt because that can sometimes kill it.
So avoid yeast.
Yeah, avoid yeast.
With sugar and salt.
No, avoid putting it directly onto it.
Directly on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we have some water there. So what we do is we bloom the yeast. So that just sort of blooms. It's a very technical thing. Some warm water is always better.
Yeah. What I like about you is your ability to take something so technical and make it so simple. It's always just the best thing to watch.
Yeah.
I love that. But listen, we're going to be making use of our Clover Mooi River salted butter, which is really the hero ingredient of this. It contains no artificial coloring or flavoring. You're going to see just how good it makes this entire experience
Comes
for
in
us.
a nice shiny packet.
It does.
I mean,
who doesn't like
what more
butter
do you
that
want?
comes in a nice shiny packet? It's made with real dairy, with no additives, and made from fresh farm pasteurized cream. Yes, Clover. Yes.
So also, just to make this extra funky, we're going to put some caramelized pineapple through the dough. Now, caramelizing a pineapple is very simple. You want a nice hot pan.
Okay.
You pop your pineapple in. Now, of course, this adds a nice little layer of sweetness, nice little bits of texture as well. And just to bring out those natural caramelization notes on the pineapple, you just pop yet again a bit of butter in there.
Yeah. And so once you caramelized your pineapple, what's the method for cooling your pineapple? Because all of yesterday afternoon, all I was hearing Nicole saying is, I'm cooling my pineapple. I'm cooling my pineapple.
I don't know, I think she was just chilling out.
Oh. She made such a huge event of that chilling out, I have to tell you. I heard her at least 5 times saying, guys, I'm trying to cool my pineapple.
So yeah, so we just pop some eggs into that mix as well. And that just sort of keeps on going. So that'll sort of come together as a semi sort of dough.
Yeah.
Keep another half an eye on your pineapple.
Yeah. And if you didn't have this mixer, what else could you use?
A lot of elbow grease.
Okay, so if you were looking to get a workout in as well as make a really nice
The thing is, what you need to do is also you need to stretch the gluten. What this machine does is stretches the gluten in the flour.
And that's the process.
So that's the process. That's the big thing.
Okay.
And then also, the most important thing as well is that then what you need to do is take. So when it comes together in a sort of ball form, as we are there, then what you do is you take soft butter. So we've got 150 grams here.
Yeah.
And you sort of slowly add the soft butter in as well.
Yeah.
And that also obviously beats it through the dough.
Oh, okay. Well, our Clover Mooi River Butter is great for spreading on fresh bread, baking and cooking. So it's a versatile butter, which is fantastic.
Oh, no, for sure.
You only had one
you can
bar,
bath in it, you know what I mean?
Exactly. You can bank on it to be able to deliver.
You can bath in it.
Absolutely. To be able to bring any dish to life in the most beautiful way, whether it's a baked goodie, whether you're just spreading it on your bread.
Exactly. Put butter on your brioche. That's what it's about.
Over and above.
Oh, yeah.
Over and above. And it
Inside
does,
and on.
and the thing is also, it does add flavor to any
Oh, for
meal.
sure.
It's perfect for this butter brioche.
More
bun
butter,
which
more
we're
better. That's
making.
what it's about.
Oh, yeah.
So now you sort of jack your machine up a bit and start spinning it a bit faster. So you get 100 grams in there as well. It's a great moisturizer as well. It's really good.
Well, around this time of the year where your skin does go a bit dry, you'll take any moisture you can get.
And yet again, like you said, we're not just making a normal sort of hamburger. We're doing a beautiful sort of 12 or 14-hour braised short rib. Now you could use any sort of braised meat you want to. You could just go straight up burger as well if you felt like it. But this really lends itself to that sort of situation.
Yeah. And once again, if you want this recipe, please do go onto our website. It's www.expressoshow.com. We've got the recipe with all the ingredients listed on there. I can tell you one thing, just looking at the final finished product on here, I can tell you this is a crowd pleaser of note.
Exactly.
You're not going to have one person have one brioche bun. No, they're going to want to keep coming back for more and more and more. But that's what you want if you're feeding people and you're making the food with
And then obviously your cooled pineapple goes in.
Yeah. Cooling my pineapple.
The pineapple, the cooled pineapple goes in.
Yeah.
And you just sort of beat that through.
Fantastic.
The dough sort of comes together and pulls away from the bowl.
Yeah.
And then what you need to do, obviously, you need to let it, now it needs to rest.
Okay.
More than your pineapple needs to cool.
Yeah.
Your brioche needs to rest, so it rises up in the bowl. You can do this in the fridge, or you can do this in a sort of warmish area. Depends on how fast you want it to go.
Love.
And then you boil them into like little balls.
And then you're good to go, right?
Yeah.
You're good to go with starting the process. But
yeah, so then you boil them in little balls and you want to proof them again.
Oh.
So we're going to do a second proof on them. It just makes it an extra bit lighter.
Okay.
So then you just put a little egg brush on them, so a little egg wash on them. I like to use egg yolk.
Gives it a shine,
And then you, nice little shine, and you
Yeah.
sprinkle it with some, either some more sea salt or some sesame seeds or something like that. And yeah, so I mean, obviously you can see it's nice and sort of, so I'd proof them in sort of balls like sort of that big. I mean, you get the pineapple through there and all sorts of stuff. So proof them in balls like that. Then they're proof again, and then you bake them, and you end up with beauties like that.
Like that.
You know what I mean? And that's
how
what it's
you
about.
do it. That is how you do it.
That's how it is, yeah.
Listen, if you missed any of the steps involved in how to do it, take a look at this while I dig into this. Thanks, Neill.
Made with love by Clover.